Or
I
should
heard a
we?
free range gnome.
I got him. I got him.
Yes.
What is this?
Hammer it is.
Missile foe.
What is that smell? Apparently, these can be thrown on your enemies by pressing a button.
Try it out and see what happens. Oh no.
What is that smell?
I don't
Should
know
we go
about
to the
this.
hammer?
Yeah, let's go there.
Might as well.
Ooh. Whoa. Eh. Yeah. Maybe it's rolling that is better. Whoa. Ow!
Sorry.
Got him, let's go.
There's a Fortnite chest here.
Oh, let's go. Oh! We can change the way we look! Skek! Aw, man, there's
In my
DLC.
protagonist.
Orc noob outfit. Oh, hey, yo!
Oh, Skek? I would buy Skek.
Wait, you're not. I don't have the DLC. Otherwise, I would.
I would. I think that's the only one I would purchase.
Yeah, true.
Maybe Scumbob.
Scumba? Oh my. These are all interesting. Neon Neil. Tronish. Pool party? Ultimate Spicy. And the Immortal? We can just be the Immortal. It's a smart way to... Oh!
I am
I was
now
getting
the
beat up!
protagonist.
Ow! Oh! Ow, my ass!
Check me out, boss.
Oh, nice. You look cool. I wish I looked cool. Wait, do we have money? Oh, we do have money. I guess I could change my outfit. Hold on. The orc noob octopus slime. And then I don't have enough money for those. I'll do the default look. I don't want to cramp your style. Also, it looks better on you. Hello? Are you? Is this guy? Oh! Ow! All right. There's a flaming thing on top of it. How do we get up there? How do we get up there? Are they fighting each other?
It's the orc hipster fighting the orc commander.
He's not going to be in the sequel.
There's a sequel already in talks? All right. You have to roll into him, I forgot. How do I get up there? Oh, I feel like it's possible. Oh. Oh, that might work. Okay, that doesn't work. No. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Damn. Weird name. Alright. No. Dude, I don't know if we can get it. Hold on. Yeah, let's see if we can do this. Maybe it's... Yeah, maybe it's the wooden... Hello? Hello? Yep, there it goes. Hello? Yes! We're here, boys. Welcome back. Welcome back to another new game, I guess. Welcome back. Hope you guys are all having a good day. We are going to be playing a game called Tavern. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Share it in the description. We're gonna be it's let me turn this down. This is so loud to me. But let me turn that down in my head too. But it's basically just like a potion maker thing, and then there's like story and stuff like that. It's basically oh, you know what? Hold on. You know what? I think I know a better title than what we have. Is it if I put okay. Hold on. Okay. Let's do this instead, and then we'll see if that works. I think I like that one better. I'm gonna put that, and we're gonna do should we do like a castle or a book? Let's do a castle. All right. Should inn be, maybe inn should be, yeah, let's do that. That seems better. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna get into it right freaking now. I played a little bit of this game yesterday as like the demo, so I have like an hour or so in it. I don't know if it's going to be the exact same, but I'll kind of go through it a little bit quicker than last time. So right, let me turn down this music here. All right, how's that? This, I did press the right one, right? Because the demo's right under it. Okay, yeah. Tavern talk. All right. And let's play. Okay, so text speed is good. Fast forward button. I don't know. Enable events. Interesting. What? I don't know if that's a spoiler. Okay, let's see. Borderless, that's good. Controller. I don't know if we want controller for this. Okay, let's go. Let us play. Well, let me do something else here too. Play. And okay, so no data. Go.
Once upon a time in a world
there's a cutscene.
far, far away.
Whoa.
In a
I didn't know
realm
that.
ruled by dragons and magic. Well, actually, it was this land specifically. Not that far away. Let me start over. Once upon a time, somewhere in Gaia. Not that far away. There was a tavern. My tavern.
Oh, I'm a lady?
A place
Or maybe
for anyone looking for
previous
an
owner.
adventure or a quick refreshment. A place open to everybody. Even jackdaws, I suppose.
Okay.
But I'm not just your typical innkeeper.
Shit.
My drinks are infused with magic to aid ambitious adventurers on their quests, to make sure they always return victorious.
There we go.
Big shoes to fill, I know. Then again, what's the worst that could happen?
I see. Okay, so it is the previous owner then, I think. I believe, unless... Do they all have? Oh, no. Ah, okay. They don't all have voice actors. Okay, interesting. Hiya, Innkeep, how's it going? All fine and dandy? Can't complain. Oh, wait, can't complain? How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy? Yes, yes. Okay, so this seems a little bit of the same, so we'll try and get through this. I don't want... This is going to be the very first episode, so I don't want to mess this up. So I kind of understand this character. I had an exciting day. Really, really exciting. Did you go on an adventure? Even better, I took a walk around the grove, and then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster. Did it? No. But I got to take another walk around the grove. How was it? Great. I got to see the same stones, the same trees, the same amaranthine hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon. Same moss. I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it, but I was there, so... Sounds very, exciting. Am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a roasted nut. Nuts are healthy, very thrilling, and sauces are a snack. There are various types of nuts: walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts. I'm allergic. I didn't know that. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut, not something very fun. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? No, I think it counts as a mistake. So, what you're saying is that you're missing some spice? Oh, no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me much. Not very good at growing phoenix chilies. I was talking about the spice in your life. That's what you meant. Well, yes. Yes, exactly, that's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Just a lot of salt. Like a bland soup. So, classic case of boredom. Oh, shit. Classic case of boredom, I see. You know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Life isn't bad, but also not particularly fun. Hold on, I gotta... Are the settings in here? In here. Oh, what? Oh. Stop that. Oh, right here. Let's turn up the music a little bit. Good? I think that should be good. Have you tried visiting a circus? Have you tried adding some zest to your soup? Yeah, we were talking about soup. Huh? Drama, buzz, excitement. Something fiery. Go to the theater or a gala. Arrive in a hot air balloon. The hot air balloon? Don't they fly up really high? Yes, I think that's the point. I'm afraid of heights, and people, and of actors, and people. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing, but what is singing if not telling of the tale? How can I sing of things I've never lived through? If I've never lived through anything. It was W Heart, W Heart. What do you mean? Well, day in and day out, I live the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. We're reading a story, Heart. Like, for example, listen to the song I started writing. I wish to be a hero, slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph resting by the lakes. Pretty nymph, that's pretty daring. That sounds like a good song opening to me. Pretty nymph, that sounds pretty daring. Of course it is, that's the point, finding them enjoying themselves in the water. The sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten in fragmented light. A divine beauty. I'd love to sing about the exciting magical things I encounter. But, to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? No, if you didn't. Okay, maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. Is he pooping? Are you pooping? There's no way you're pooping. I'm looking at you. There's no way you're pooping, right? Did I just see you poop on my tavern floor? No way. I'm watching. Hold on. I saw you. I saw you pooping. Don't. I'm watching you. I didn't see it. Okay. Can I offer you a drink? Birdie poop. Tell me if he poops. I'm watching you. Yes, I'd love a drink. The usual? Oh, sorry. The usual? Yes, please. That means a swift strike, in case you forgot. Thank you for the reminder, favorite. It's my favorite. It always makes me feel like a feather-light nymph floating on the waves of a sunny lake. Do you want to be with a nymph or be a nymph? Both. But mostly I want a swift strike. Message received. Although, I was wondering, I've been coming to your tavern for so long, I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Sure. Really? Yeah. That's how I just imagine a giant orc or goblin just going, yeah. What should I do? Do I need to put on an apron or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar? Just follow me. Alright, let's see. Alright, welcome to my drink mixing nook. So this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andu.
Careful, I haven't fed him yet.
Where do we start?
Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look.
Oh, you pinned my order. So this is what they want. This is, this will be, I'll go into more detail about this. But let's get through this part here.
I did. If I want to look for specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes.
Can't you just freehand mix something to see what sticks?
No. I like to mix and match for a more varied result, but the right balance is so crucial. So I stick to my recipes. When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it on the board.
What if you picked the wrong one?
I can either erase it with a sponge or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in the 5 bottles on the right. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. So that goes... it's dexterity. I think this is No, this is intelligence. Defense, strength, charisma. I don't know if you guys can see that. I didn't see the bird poop, but the dust is weird and floats by him. Interesting. Keep your eyes on him. Okay, let's see. I think this dexterity sounds the tastiest. I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any other reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Andu. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Just try making a drink. You've got this.
Okay, so we gotta go to our journal, and then we gotta go get the Swift Strike right here. And basically what you have to do is fill up the meter to the specified parts. So it's 3 parts. It's intelligence and defense, I think is what it's called. So dexterity, intelligence, defense. So it's 3 parts, 1 part, 1 part. Because of the little stars. Small star is 1, big 2, and if it goes all the way to the edge, it's 3.
And now you've got it.
So, oh, I gotta do this and then draw the recipe. So I'm drawing it on the chalkboard so I can remember, and let's get it. And that's it. 2, 3. All right, and then we do. So strike done. See? And that's it.
Wow, it actually does teleport. Of course it does. What do you think it was happening?
Thought you were just very good at sleight of hand.
I see. Well, give your creation a taste.
That's delicious. I made that.
You made that.
Thank you for showing me the ropes.
Thank you for the enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared they'd be the end of you?
Maybe, but how would I know if I never try?
Do you actually want to try?
Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but...
What?
Never mind. Oh, and then I gave this guy a snaky voice last time. Because of all the snakes stuff.
How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right. What kind? Drinkable. Very specific, thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt. Sure. Whatever.
Okay. Alright, let's go. Charisma, we need the spoken heart. So, go here. Click it. Spoken heart. Sweet and sparkling in taste, the spoken heart will bring your deepest feelings bubbling to the surface. Your newfound sincerity, confidence, and many heartfelt words will work wonders in boosting your persuasive abilities. A charismatic boost, great for bards and emotionally repressed individuals. Alright. So, we shall do that, and most of it is the charisma. 3 parts. Oh, okay, good. Go. 1 part the strength, and then 1 part defense. a drink just for you, Heart.
This should be digestible, maybe even tasty. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost.
Song of bones and water.
All right. The brooding type, I see. What are you thinking about, Fable?
Just dreams.
Yours or someone else's?
Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs, but why can't I be like that?
Isn't that up to you?
I wish it was. Mother says my dreams are a fool's errand. That I'm running away from where I belong. We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods, like the stream that ripples down the mountain. Or the birds in the trees, we keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do.
And is that what you want to do?
Yes. No. No, not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for the same freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the grove as well as my sisters. I think they'd be fine without me.
Then you should do what your heart desires.
Will it stop the aching then?
I think so, yes.
What if it's wrong to leave? What if it's wrong to leave, though? What if destiny never meant for me to leave?
What if it did?
That would be a dream come true.
Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you.
Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. All right. We got through that first part pretty quickly. This lady. I still don't know the best voice for her.
Greetings, traveler. How may I help you?
You own this establishment, Innkeep?
Last time I checked.
With
whom do I have the pleasure?
The name's HELENE. You can call me Care or Lynn. Oh wait, she had like a southern voice. It's gonna be really weird. Okay, we'll try it. Couldn't care less.
Nice to meet you, HELENE. What can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink?
You do the thing with the quest, right?
So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. Nah.
No. No quest for me. But I may have one for you. This is just the voice that she's got. Or your notice board.
Tell me more.
Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Tragon? Terrorizing farmers, tearing sheep. The whole program.
A werewolf? That's news to me.
Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade. And it's far south of there of it.
Been wondering if it's the same one. Oh shit. Been wondering if it's the same one, just moving up. The Nomad. I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one romance novel. You mean the one with the vampires? Think so? Nah, that just split up society into two camps. Team Werewolf or Team Vampire. I said Team Jacob, Team Edward last time, but you know, can't reuse it. Which are you, Innkeep? I like werewolves. Is it the fur or the pecs? Neither. Questionable experiences with the other camp, more so. I'm itching to ask for details. Don't. How about you? Wouldn't you like to know? Yes, that's why I asked. Keep guessing. Has anyone ever told you that you could pass as a werewolf? Yes, all the time. At least twice a day. Only downside of looking like a wolf is getting mistaken for one. I see. Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid that he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragon. Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know, hunchback, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You can't tell. Same fate befell Aunt Olga. Sorry to hear that. Nah, that hag had it coming. Never fall behind your grooming schedule, or before you know it, the next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow. Do the Van Helsings also do hunt werewolves? Don't know. Don't care enough to check. Either way, that southern werewolf, yeah? Right. Anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon me? Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch. That works. On any dog. Trust me. Good to know. Thanks, Lynn. My favorite show, W. It's not that hard. Either Carolyn. Gotcha, Carolyn. Hey, Chief. Don't tell me Chief. Don't call me Chief. No one calls me Chief. Not after the incident. I'm going to lay down. Super sleepy. Okay, no worries. This is more of like a bedtime story sort of game. But I like the gameplay enough to, you know, play it like this. I also do like the characters. I wanted to see, you know, because you can make choices in the game. It's not like a full thing. Like nothing you do changes anything. All right. You got a name, or is it just Innkeep? Just Innkeep for now. Playing hard to get, I see. How are you, Papers? I'm doing good. Just have my midnight coffee. W-Pug. Have my midnight coffee, playing some video games. Gonna do some fairy tale magic, I guess. And that's about all. I mean, it's pretty good. Can't complain. Well, Innkeep, then before I venture on, you got a drink for me? Of course, what would you like? I'll take something powerful. Something with a whole lot of strength. And don't you dare give me any of that watered down muck instead. Alright. Let's see. Nice. How are you, Yugiwa? How is Mr. Yugiwa? So we gotta do something with a lot of strength. So we're gonna go to the recipes. We're gonna see what has the most strength. Spoken Southern Brawler. The Southern Brawler is the perfect combination of offense and defense, dominated by the picante aroma of Ignis. This drink is served fiery hot or ice cold, depending on the kind of fight you're looking for. So we'll pin that, and we'll do 3 parts of strength. Okay, and then 1 part charisma, and then 1 part defense. Perfect. A drink with 0 water, as requested. Gonna have day 5 of the gym in the morning, almost done for the week. Oh, nice. Heck yeah. What are you gonna be doing tomorrow? Leg curls? Bicep curls? Body curls? Hair curls? You go to the gym and curl your hair. That would be so funny. Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks. Where will you head from here? Perhaps back west. Through the Ashen Grove, got some business to take care of. What kind of business? Personal business. Care to elaborate? No. But you won't stop asking until I do, will ya? No. My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the west, so might as well humor her. And make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself. Something like that, yeah. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead. It's certainly unconventional. Leg day. He's gonna have huge bicep for legs. You're gonna have two sets of arms. That's one way to put it. I think there's not much use digging up the past. It's just gonna open up wounds that you stapled shut. Or eat your face. The past haunts everyone willing to listen. Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing. You started this conversation. And I'm ending it. No, right? Well, then, I don't know, get out of here. If you find any more rumors for me, or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf, don't do groups. But sure, for more work, I'll be back. I'll be waiting. Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? Don't want them going to waste. Yes, I know how to do it. I got it. Good. Good. It doesn't kind of make sense thematically if I don't know how to do it. And I already did the quest. It's basically you just get 3 of the same kind and then you put it on a piece of paper. You'll see it eventually. Enjoy the lone wolf hunting. The lone wolfing, I mean. Alright, time to assemble a quest. Oh, we have to do it anyways. Got it. So this one is a werewolf secret is playing fetch. The Vukakin HELENE told me about a werewolf who was roaming around Tragon, potential threat to villagers. The werewolf previously has been seen in Erove, southern town or nomad, or do they have a goal in mind? Yeah. And then we hit the little thing, and then we made a quest. Done. A werewolf on detours. Hear ye, hear ye. A reticent Vukakin pass by the Wayfarer's Inn, reporting a werewolf. Making their way up to the Tragon from Erove. They pose a potential threat to both helpless sheep and the villagers. Apparently, werewolves love playing fetch. Are you brave enough to take on this quest and save Tragon from this werewolf mayhem? Beautiful. I wanted to go for like a news anchor for that. For those. Cutscene. And that's the end of the day. This is my tavern. So this is Act 1, The Wayfarer's Inn. Number 2, Prelude to Bravery. 58th of the Wake. I don't know what that means. You better not be pooping. Oh, you're back. What is this? What's going on here? What do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Tragon. Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday? Not yet. What kind of hero are you, looking for? One who knows their way around difficult terrain. Woods, even. Preferably, one who is good with the bow. One who tells me they want the quest. I'm good with the bow. Yes, Fable. And I know my way around the woods. Any woods. I know, Fable. And maybe I want the quest. Just maybe. No, just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. Then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forests. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves but slightly scarier because they are also human, but you've talked to humans before. And you got silver arrows for your birthday last year and they're just collecting dust in your room. And I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet. And then I didn't think that far ahead. I see. Or rather I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest and I have to go on the quest? And I have to fight the werewolf or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me, and what if when I try to shoot it with my silver arrow, I miss and shoot a tree instead, and then the tree would be mad at me. But it wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead, but because of the werewolf. That took a quick turn. So maybe I should put the quest back. Fable? Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe. I can't make this decision for you. Neither can I. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. Suddenly, I'm unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Like a slime. A frozen slime that can't move. I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? My tavern is open to everyone. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Water, more slime, bones. You sell bones? only to slimes.
Duh. Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. Just have to pick them up from the forest floor.
I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable?
In general?
I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. About taking the quest, it seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead.
Oh, well. I do want to go on that quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses, but it would make a good start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic. Fable, the protector of the woods, the world, the worms.
The worms?
They seem like they need protecting. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start to think more deeply about what might happen, all my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy.
Is there something making you feel like you might fail?
Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf?
We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice.
It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats they can look back on and to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light in the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mary Morgan incident. Or my first encounter with the Amaranthian Hydra. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me.
The Mary Morgan incident?
Yes, the Mary Morgan incident. Didn't you hear about that? Thank Gaia word didn't get around. It was my first ever adventure, the chance to finally escape from the daily grind.
What happened?
An adventuring party was on their way passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night. And the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So they wanted guidance from a local ranger. A merchant up in Tragon recommended me. I agreed to help, of course, my first adventure. Yay! But I was so excited but also very, very nervous. So, of course, it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves.
Why were you so nervous?
New people, seasoned adventurers, one stronger than the next, all in shining armor and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way.
How did it go wrong?
I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually glared. Fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. They must have blacked out. I've never got lost in the woods before, but this time I did. I couldn't see well. There was blood rushing in my ears and I felt dizzy. So, for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one else should ever take. It's the riverbanks of the Shivermere, home to the Mary Morgan. You know of the Mary Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men? Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke. And the fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. And I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of every one of their gatherings. How am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse.
Could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera that resides in the quag mangrove. You say it has the taste for adventurers. But you didn't. But I didn't. Your first encounter with the Hydra. Well, just a day after it arrived to guard the portal to the dream plane Avalon, I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven, but I thought since it has fire breath, it wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amaranthine Hydra, and I have this whole speech prepared, but about how I'm looking forward to having it around, and how its green scales what match my hat, but it was so tall and intimidating I forgot all about what I wanted to say. So I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. It looked at my biscuits and then at me and said,
"By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as the gilded ice, some things as changing as Leviathan sea. All chimeras hate mice, all hydras love tea."
I thought to myself, wow, the Amaranthine Hydra has given me a riddle. A quest. Maybe this shall be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left, and I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again, lest it know that I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then I couldn't take it anymore, and I ran back and apologized, and I begged it for the answer. Turns out, that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea.
Did you get it some?
Yes.
And you completed its quest?
3 days late. It had needed an antidote, it would have died.
Wood halves are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned.
They change.
They change nothing.
I suppose you have a point. Why does no one want to spend time with you? Because I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky whenever good things are supposed to happen. I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out in the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it except for me. I'd get caught on it and rip my coat.
Did that happen once?
Once? I wish it had been just once. It seems like my life only follows the path that's most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things.
You're too harsh on yourself, Fable.
Am I? Just last week I wanted to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming and they make for a nice bouquet, you know. Or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confused them with their evil twin, the weeping amaryllis. Now, guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing?
Weeping.
Like a baby, all day long. When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt the sadness of the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken.
I'm sorry. That sounds horrible, Fable.
It was. Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. There's nothing
wrong with picking flowers.
there is if they're the wrong flowers. Imagine if I had offered them to the adventurers.
Or even worse, the Hydra. That would have been so embarrassing.
I don't think gifting others flowers to make them a little happier is embarrassing. And it would have made for a good story to laugh about together.
I don't think that they would have laughed about it with me. More at me.
Maybe they would laugh with you if you choose not to run away. You seem to align a cruel sense of humor to people that haven't actually shown you such a thing yet. Not everyone thinks you about the way you think about yourself.
And that is a good point, boys. Try not to get stuck in your own head. I know I've been saying stuff because I'm trying to get past this first part so that we can get to a part that I don't know. But here we go.
That would be nice. Innkeeper,
Yes,
do you like spending time with me?
Oh, this is new.
yes, Fable, I do.
No, not really. Imagine.
Really?
Of course. Seeing your face in my tavern brightens even the cloudiest of days. Please, never stop coming around.
I won't. You make me feel a lot less alone. Thank you.
That's because you're not alone. Not as long as my tavern and I are here.
You better not go anywhere.
Not planning on it. Anyhow, you seem to be very...
This part is wild. Just say this out loud.
You seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here.
But how can I not be when everything I touch falls apart?
You know that isn't true.
You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but I seem to just get smaller. Except zucchinis. Can't figure out how to grow those. So, in a way, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of.
You'll have to find that out then.
Like, on a quest?
For example.
Don't you think I'm a little under-leveled?
Do you think that will change by sitting around?
I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't, and then no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they got? Well, what if I'm not? What if there's someone better?
The best thing you can do is try to help them. So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2, and who knows, you might even end up forming a party.
Oh,
And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever.
I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I am a fast runner. Very fast runner. So if I screw up, I can just walk away. Run away real quick.
That's the spirit.
Okay. I, Fable, a great gardener and, future hero, charmer of nymphs, am going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. And I shall return victorious. Did I do it right?
Yes. Good job. I leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you on your journey?
Yes. Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so that the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity? If I want to fight it I'm going to need that surprise round advantage. Or maybe something that can help me with diplomacy. Perhaps it's just a hungry lost lichen after all, and it only needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I'll leave that choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. You could change the entire outcome of this quest. But, of course, I'm sure you're already aware of that. Just sorry for backseat mixing.
All right, let's go. So last time I did a charisma, so I think I'm going to do that again. And hopefully there's not a bad choice. We're going to do... We can do the Swift Strike or we can do the Spoken Heart. And let's do that one. Charisma, 3 parts. 2, 3. Then we're going to do 1 part Strength. 1 part Defense. But the Spoken Heart. This should do it.
Thank you. I feel much better. Braver farming. No, wait, that sounds like I'm tending to a farm.
There are a lot of farmers in Tragon.
And I'm going to protect them all. Or talk to them until they feel better. I'm sure they could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay. Because of your help, I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I needed to get started.
You've got this, Fable.
I'll try.
Have some faith in yourself.
Okay. I got this.
Much better.
Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday, and how I think I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking a quest, so...
So?
I brought you some phoenix chilies from my garden. They seemed like something you might enjoy. They possess natural magical properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant.
And consumption can pass that on to mortals like us.
Exactly. I thought they might go well with your drinks.
They will. Thank you, Fable. That's a very thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later.
Of course, I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first, I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory.
Alright. Good. We did it.
Hope Fable will be alright.
And then this is where the end of the demo is.
I wonder what path their fate took. Maybe a zesty one.
Because we said they should put some zest in the soup. Their boring, bland soup of a routine.
I hope I was able to help.
Oh no.
This guy again.
Girl?
You? You again.
Me again.
And who are you?
Someone who wants a drink.
What kind?
Drink.
Yes, I get it. Could you try being more specific?
That Spoken Heart one tasted fine.
Thank you.
Okay. So we just gave another Spoken Heart. Right. 3 parts. 1, 2, and 3.
Another one here. Right, and then jumping off. There we go. Beautiful.
Spoken heart just for you. Maybe it will help you find more words.
Good attempt. Perfectly drinkable. Might make me come back for more. Might not.
Thank you. Enjoy. Charming.
Okay. And I wonder when we can make a new quest. I want to do that.
Oh, new characters.
Okay. Fuck. I don't know what to do about this.
Careful. You step on my cape. Ah, shush.
Oh wait, maybe. Okay, it's just not let you. Oh right. Dwarven ladies have the beards too, right?
Greetings, travelers. How may I help you?
Ugh, not another one of those empty babblers. Would you, for a different line, I can confidently say I'm all but empty. Babblers.
Would you prefer a different line? Let's see. Hail and well met, adventurers. Would you like to try me drinks? No, that feels wrong somehow.
Could try the one where ye just serve drinks quietly.
I'm fresh out of that one, sorry.
Ugh, thought so. You're planning to try and peer into my backstory?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm warning ye. I'm very good at ignoring non-essential NPCs. Why are you ignoring me? Not ye, the innkeep. The innkeep is ignoring me?
Not in the slightest.
Don't worry too much about him. He's a tad quirky.
I see. That thing on your shoulder, is it quirky too?
What thing? Ah, my cape!
Your cape?
That's not his cape. That green fella on his shoulder is an ooze, or what's left of it.
And the rest of it is on you.
Aye, pretty tough to clean off.
May I ask how that happened?
Ye just did.
Maybe I can offer you two a drink in exchange for a story and your names.
Yes, I love stories.
Well then, may I have your name?
No, but I shall tell it to you. I'm Sir Alphonse Louis Frederic Ducois Dusang. Dusang? What? How the fuck do you say that? I don't know what the fuck that says. Hold on. Hold on. It's French, I think, right? Hold on, 1 second. Got it. Wrap this back up. How do you say this?
Alphonse Louis Frédéric Duquette du Sang.
Duquette du Sang. That was close. The Duquette I couldn't get. How the fuck do you do that? I mean, how do I mesh the how do I mesh French and a trance of whatever? All right. It's long for Kyle. It's long for Kyle. Kyle?
Kyle. Well, Kyle, what kind of drink can I offer you?
Blood. Or if you're out, I would also settle for something that tastes like blood. Or looks like it. Red is my favorite color.
I'll look for something with red in it.
Probably the charismatic heart again. Or the spoken heart. That one's red. Sparkling nebula. Is that enough red in it? So it has this and this. I haven't made the sparkling nebula yet. The distilled flavors of the cosmos. The sparkling nebula fizzes on your tongue and rewires your synapses, inspiring great ideas and even greater stories. Storytellers and scholars alike can broaden their horizons with the taste of the stars. Sure. See how this happens. And then it was this? Wait, strength maybe? Okay. Okay, hold on. Oh. Okay, let's do something with strength, because it has red in it. So let's do... The only one we have is the Southern Brawler. Okay. And then one. And then... yeah, one more. Alright. Let's see if that one works.
Some almost blood for you, sir.
They're just gonna leave it at Kyle. Okay. Thank you very kindly. That looks delicious. It also tastes delicious, very alive. Maybe as a chaser you could let me have a bite.
No.
Okay.
And to whom may I offer the second drink?
Dre Frostgrip.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Just serve me something strong. Something that feels durable. Tough like a mountain or the caves of earth. One of those frosted lagoons looks close enough.
Coming right up.
Okay, I haven't made one of those yet. It's all defensive. The Frosted Lagoon protects you from any physical and spiritual harm. It cools you down on even the hottest of summer days. It even offers additional UV protection. What more could you ask for? Right, so it's like 3 shots of defense. Okay. 3. 1 strength. And then 1 charisma. Perfect.
A taste of your... just for you, valued customer number 2.
Oh, are you hitting the placeholder text? Let me try. I see ye are many things, but not a liar. Tastes like a pile of rocks, just how I like it.
So, Ray, Kyle, what about the ooze-filled story?
Fine. Guess you've earned it. All right. Picture me deep in the mountains of Dolphamere, with my trusty axe and a good drink by my side. There I was, minding me own business.
I hate you, actually. Get out.
Digging for the good stuff, you know. Hit a gold vein earlier, and deemed myself the luckiest dwarf of all time. Had a real big old pile of gold. Then suddenly, this big ooze comes along and slurp. Gone it was.
This is a very boring story. Perhaps you could go looking for my cape now?
It's nearly sunrise.
And?
The sun kills ye.
Oh, right. Did the ooze also eat the cape?
Yes.
No.
Oh. Anyways, I wouldn't call myself the best warrior, but when that ooze slurped me gold, I had to do something. So I took me shovel and dug and hit until there was nothing left of the ooze anymore. Well, almost nothing.
So, did you dig out your gold?
Silly food, she dug out me. And guess what he was clinging on to?
The gold?
Oh, yes! A big gold nugget. Should be enough to get me to Borovia. And perhaps it can even get me a dandy new cape. I don't think so. Sunshine, we had a deal. Ah, we did? Please allow me to ask a question. What was that deal again? I get ye to Borovia, so ye can participate in your fancy vampire banquet, and in return I get the gold. But what about my cape? Where did you last see your cape? Don't even bother.
Oh, that was me. Oh, I saw the urine. I was like, oh, this is Re.
Don't even bother. It's a lost cause. We looked everywhere on our way here. Bought cursed chests, made eyed monstrosities on dead goons. And I started to wonder where in his life did this man put his cape? Where everyone puts their cape. Do you know where I put me capes? There. In a wardrobe. Oh. So you can wear it inside the wardrobe land? What? No.
God. Maybe we could find someone to retrieve your cape for you.
We could? Phenomenal.
I could put out a quest for you, but for that we need a little more information.
Good luck with that.
First, I need to know where you last saw your cape.
I was getting ready to go on the annual vampire banquet hosted by Lord Strut in Bruvia. While getting dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought, of course I cannot find it. The cape of invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite moody sometimes. Which is truly unfortunate when you want to wear it for an important event. We all know how important a fancy cape is for flaunting your vampire status.
Of course.
Then what was the last vampire that ye wore the cape to? My wedding.
Your wedding?
When I married my sweet Evelyn, I simply had to wear the most treasured cape. To show how important she was to me.
Evelyn, the vampiric Countess Evelyn, residing in Morrow Castle?
That would be her.
Congratulations. Are you still married?
Of course not. I hate her. Every inch of her body. Turns out she just wanted... Spit it out, teach. Spit it out, leech. Oh. What? My cape. Rats. Here we go again. My sweet Evelyn stole my cape. What? What now? That little mean, vicious, beautiful beast. The thief of thieves robbed me of the most precious possession.
Wouldn't that be your heart?
No, I had that taken out years ago. Centuries. But my game, I could never live without that. Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn, how could you do this to me? I trusted her with all I had. That's rough, buddy. Perhaps Innkeeper, that's your name, right?
Sure.
Do you think that there's a courageous adventurer out there brave enough to retrieve my precious cape for me? I'm afraid that my sweetest Evelyn would kill me on sight if I ever set foot in her villa again.
Yes, I think we can find such an adventurer. We're setting up that search right now. So where could a brave adventurer find Morrow Castle?
Deep past the abyss of dread, at the foot of the mountain range that looks like a witch's bosom, thou's the mansion of my dear Evelyn, Queen of Darkness, Temptress of Men, flamenco champion of 1467. That the right hero should be able to outsmart her and escape with their life. But be wary, she bites. And she may be invisible now.
I don't know what to do with Ree's voice. I can't. A Scottish accent is so hard to do. I cannot. It's hard. I have to figure out a middle ground for this. And this is even in French. I can't. It just doesn't. I don't know what to do.
All right. I think I've got everything I need. I'll write up a quest for you. I'm sure you'll have the cape back in no time.
I hope so. That reminds me. Not another cursed monologue. Innkeep, quickly. Another drink. I don't think I can make it through another tale of woe without some artificial stamina. I need another lagoon.
I'll see what I can do.
Alright. Another lagoon. Coming right up. Okay. 3 shots of defense again. What are we gonna do about these guys, Andu? I can send you out there, you eat them, and then we take their gold. Fact. Probably not. Probably should. Some liquid stamina for a valued guest. Let me try it. Let me try. Okay. You got it right again. I might even last till dayfall with this.
Kyle, would you like another drink as well?
No, I cannot drink now that I am consumed with thoughts of my love's betrayal. Oh, it ails me so. Everything ails ye so. The whole way here you're complaining about having to walk. My bad form doesn't work like it used to. I'm out of practice and the slime weighs heavily on my shoulders. And my back is all itchy. By the dragons. Could it be because you insisted on sunbathing? Whoa, All right, innkeeper. Do you have a drink to protect me from the sun? Perchance something that would also moisturize my delicate skin?
I'm afraid not.
Oh. That reminds me, my Aunt Matilda used to harness the power of the chimera saliva for sun protection.
A chimera?
Thing. A beast made out of several animals. Got three-headed and all made by the dragons to guard Gaia. Likes to eat people for breakfast.
I'm aware. I just didn't know its saliva could be so useful.
Ah. If only I had eaten that delectable bear chimera in the Scarlet Caves, I could have asked it for a sample of its saliva.
I'm sure that would have gone... I'm sure that would have gone well. Actually, I might know where to find one.
Really? Will you get it for me then?
No.
Oh. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh. Why does this keep popping? Do I have to make a thing? Why does that keep popping up? I guess I have to make one. Oh, I think I keep pressing it. Ah, I see.
Miss Frostgrip, dearest tree. Perhaps we can alter our deal. Oh no, forget it. I ain't going. With nothing on me but a shovel and ooze goop, I'd be no match for such a beast.
No problem. I can make it another request from my trusted board.
And when will it be done? Tell me, when can I walk among the mortals in the glistening sunlight once more?
Soon as a fearless adventurer picks it up and succeeds, especially that part.
Splendid. Did you hear that? A quest just for me. Let's leave it at 2. Say, innkeep, while we wait for someone to do his work for him, do you perhaps have a room or two? Possibly a room without sunlight. Wouldn't want Snow White to go up in flames over here.
Sure thing. I've got a couple of barred up rooms. You can stay there.
How much?
You can pay when you leave.
Grand. Seems like they gave you more personality than usual. Keep it up. Maybe you'll become a real boy one day.
Thank you. Enjoy your stay.
You too, tasty creature.
Okay. New quest. Okay, so we gotta make a quest for the cape, and what was the other one? The chimera. Okay, so this one, the one that stands a chance against the grueling curse of the sun, is chimera saliva. Apparently, source Aunt Matilda, a vampire. Courting. That's height for mice. Okay. A quirky vampire is looking for his cape. Nope. Need that one. Unusual amount of undead. No. Vampire last saw his cape on his wedding day, or he was wed. So nope. Mary Morgan, the wrathful spirit, prone to drowning men, women, and everything. The Wyvern Chimera resides in the Quake Mangrove. Adventurers beware. You might be on its menu. Okay. Until sunrise. Deep in the Quag Mangrove resides a Wyvern Chimera. Its scales and claws are a valuable treasure to any alchemist.
its saliva even more so. As it happens, a certain vampire may be able to use the rare saliva to produce a sunscreen so effective that even he could walk in broad daylight. Is there any adventurer or mouse brave enough to confront the beast, the chimera, not the vampire, and bring back a bucket of saliva?
Okay, perfect. Done. And then the second one is for the cape. So that's the one where he last saw it on his wedding day. Quirky vampire looking for his cape, a bit confused. Okay. So this one is at the foot of the witch's Wrath Peak resides Countess Evelyn. With vampiric temptress of men, be wary of invisible threats.
Hey there, Evelyn.
Hear ye, hear ye. On a mild summer morning, a senile vampire came to look for his cape of invisibility at the Wayfarer's Inn. After steady questioning, the innkeeper uncovered that he lost his cape at his wedding, where his ex-wife, Countess Evelyn, stole it from him. She resides at the foot of the Witch's Wrath Peak. But be aware, she might be invisible.
Undo. Daily chores. And turn out the lights. Another day done. Another day. Another day in the books. Act 3. Or no, Part 3 of Act 1. New friends of former and former enemies. 59th of the Wake. What is that? I don't know what that is. I guess the Wake is the time of year? I don't know.
My shipments of infusions finally arrived this morning. I now have access to some fey crystals and frozen pine cones. Together with Fable's Phoenix chilies, I have 3 infusions now. I'll unpack them later when I have some time. I have a feeling they'll be of use soon.
Oh, hey! Fable's back. Nice. Let's go.
So, innkeep, a drink for me and this lanky pal.
It's good to see you too, Carolyn.
She meant to say please.
Welcome back, Fable. You look alive.
Thank you. I am. That seems like a given.
I'm just happy to see them doing well. And with a friend.
We need friends. We're not?
So, you two didn't form a party?
No. Oh.
Then what's the drink about?
They may be very annoying, but they did just help me solve a family feud of 10 years. So I do owe them some of your dishwater at the very least.
Family feud.
I wouldn't call it a feud, more of a miscommunication. No, it was a feud. I feel like feud implies a certain level of hostility. I was gonna kill him. I thought that was a joke. It wasn't. Oh.
But no one died.
No. Elfie here was able to prevent that. It's Fable. Whatever. Does this perchance have something to do...
Oh, sorry. Does this perchance have something to do with your quest?
It does. I stopped her from killing the werewolf.
Elaborate, please.
I was going to kill the werewolf. They stopped me from killing the werewolf. What's not to get?
A lot.
I think he's confused because the quest was to save the villagers from the werewolf. And now it sounds like I saved the werewolf from you. Which I did, kind of.
I also remember you saying you didn't want the quest, Carolyn.
I didn't. Was there by chance. They were both stealing sheep. Was not. Sure was. Adventuring don't pay what it used to. So you steal other people's sheep? Mind your business.
How did any of this lead to a successful quest anyway?
Well, where do I start?
How about at the beginning?
Right. I was born on a half-crescent dreaming moon.
That's the quest fable.
Right, the quest. Traveling there was no trouble. I know enough shortcuts to travel through the Ashen Grove swiftly. I reached the borders of the Tragon right around dusk. Ashen Grove thins out around there, and you can catch a glimpse of the wide fields and vineyards, as well as one farm after another. An idyllic sight. Well, at least before sunset.
Do you have trouble in the dark?
Emotionally?
Visually?
A little. I mean, I reckon I can still see more than a human could, but darkness is darkness, and I'm no owl. Thank God. You're already weird enough. Imagine the damage you do if you could turn your head all the way around. Who says I can't? Just kidding. Anyway, luckily darkness doesn't affect my hearing.
Not the normal kind.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, I heard a creaking fence and footsteps that were failing at keeping quiet. Your ears are failing at being small. So I snuck closer and I saw a werewolf-esque shape picking up at a tiny sheep. I was petting it. Well, I thought she was going to eat it, so I summoned up all the courage and stepped out of the shadows and I said, "Good evening, werewolf. Please put down the sheep." I didn't expect them to be entirely in their right mind, of course, but I wanted to be polite. And I thought it might confuse her, and maybe that would help keep her calm. It confused me, all right. Who the heck sees a werewolf and the first thing they do is greet them? A polite person. Or an insane one. It worked, didn't it? Because I ain't no werewolf. He wasn't that different. But I'm skipping ahead. To my surprise, instead of a growl, there was the werewolf, or not werewolf, responded with a what? So the confusion plan had worked, but I hadn't really expected that response. So I said again, "Please put down the sheep." And she asked why, and I said, well, because stealing sheep isn't very nice. And she asked who I was. No, I asked, "Who are you? A god?" I was about to introduce myself when we heard blood-curdling howl. It sounded like someone had ripped a hole into the fabric of reality and then pierced it with a horrid yell. Please, it was barely a bark. And it made the blood freeze in my veins. I heard panting and heavy footsteps and barely dared to turn around. You turned around immediately. And when I did, I stared into the twisted face of a werewolf, yellow gleaming eyes. Gleaming with jaundice. Sharp teeth, giant claws, he looked like he wanted to eat me right up.
He did.
But before I could beg for mercy, suddenly something rushed past me and lunged at the werewolf. When I regained my composure, Carolyn and the werewolf were on the ground fighting tooth and nail.
And the sheep you were holding?
Obviously, I set it down at that point.
Good. So you went to Fable's aid?
No. That ain't it. I noticed the wolf's flannel rags. They were blue, checkered, had an uneven print. Just like the kind of stuff Uncle Dragon used to wear. That old bastard. Hey, why can't I say that? What the? Youth protection. The age rating system is quite harsh. Anyway, I was dressed like Uncle Dragon. It was dressed like Uncle Dragon, smelled like Uncle Dragon, fought like him too. I was joking when I brought it up before, you know. Haven't seen that old man in years. Was coping about it by joking. That's the only way I can talk about him these days.
Because of the feud?
Yes. He used to be my favorite uncle, but then he changed. Became irritable and angry, distant. Fought a lot with my Uncle Feder. Cared more about the moon than he did his own family. Eventually he just left and away, without a word. Left us and Uncle Feder. Fedor or Feder? Feder? Feder, maybe, I don't know. Behind a worried census. Till we found a letter saying not to look for him and all their savings missing. Swore I was gonna kill him if I ever saw him again. Always thought he just couldn't face up to his problems. Turns out his solution was just to get those problems as far away from everyone as possible. Idiot.
Did you talk it out with your fists?
I tried, but Elfie stopped me. I'm glad they did.
How did you figure that out?
Well, she was yelling at him. I didn't understand half of it, but I could tell she was angry and hurt. I tried to get their attention by telling them to stop, but they wouldn't listen. I shot an arrow right next to both of their heads. My aim was a little shaky, so I did end up grazing Mr. Dragon's ear. But it got them to stop for long enough to start listening to me. I threatened them that if they didn't stop to talk, I would shoot them both. I would have never done that, of course. Oh, sorry. But they must have believed me, because they actually stopped to listen.
Looked mighty scary there, little pal.
Thank you. Ooh, thank you. I sat them down and did my best to be insurmountable obstacle between them. If they wanted to fight, they would have to go through me.
That sounds rather dangerous.
Wouldn't have been stopped for them. What? You're the size of a stick. You think you could stop two angry wolves? Oh, well, anyway. I used the opportunity to figure out what was going on. And that's how I found about Mr. Dragon and Carolyn and the misconception. Miscommunication.
Feud.
The feud, sure. Turns out that Mr. Dragon was turned. He was too ashamed to admit it. He couldn't stop the changes and ended up hurting all the people he cared about. That's no excuse, of course. No, it ain't. If we'd have known, we'd have helped him as best we could. At the very least, would have built a sturdy shed with scratch-proof walls for full moons. He didn't think that would happen, though he decided to fix the problem by leaving, deal with it alone, and so on. But that only made it worse. Of course, he was too embarrassed to come back, so he just focused on the whole werewolf thing and not any human things, or Vukaken things, so to speak. Trying to find a cure, trying to avoid the moon, trying to find a place to sleep, stealing sheep. That's some that's something they have in common.
The sheep?
No, stubbornness and the unwillingness to ask for help. But the sheep too. But they had to talk about it. That silent resentment wasn't good for either of them.
And you got them to do that?
The little stick is oddly persuasive. Had us talking about it before I even realized I didn't want to.
Maybe because you did want to.
Maybe.
How did it go?
Fine. We'll take some time to accept his apology. We'll have to see him change first. And apologize to Uncle Feder and the rest. But it was good to see him again. Guess a hug did feel better than great sword in his gut.
Wonderful.
Of course, there's still a problem with the whole werewolf thing. Idiot got so obsessed with the curse, he still can barely control himself. We helped him realize that even a curse couldn't change what he'd done. That he has to accept he's different now and learn how to live again. Of course it won't be easy, no change ever is, I learned that from you. But we have a group of werewolves living near our settlement. A small community that enjoys the company of our warm trees. We play charades with them a lot, and they taught me about the phases of the 7 moons and the secrets of the moon signs. Every time. That sounds like a punch-out. It's real. You're a crescent moose. You crescent moose! We introduced Mr. Dragon to them, and they promised they would take him in and help him deal with his lycanthropy.
That sounds great.
It is. It is a happy ending.
I wouldn't call it an ending, rather the beginning of something new.
So the end of one adventure is just the beginning of another one?
Exactly.
I like that.
So after your heroic therapy session, you two decided to grab a drink together.
Got offered to spend the day at the settlement. But they don't serve anything strong enough for my tastes. Plus Elfie was dying to get back here. Was talking about how they needed to update you on everything non-stop. Would think they live here or something. I had to report back about the quest.
I'm glad you did.
They also started crafting something with the werewolves. Said something about it being for you and keep.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's not finished yet, but I'll let you know, I promise. That wasn't that hard, was it? Well.
So, a drink. What can I offer you, Carolyn?
Surprise me with something that fits my brawn. By which I mean make me the usual. Strength never gets old. Alright, let's see, strength. Get a strength. Southern Brawler again. I don't think anything else has any strength in it. That's interesting. And then we can read their stuff here, okay. 3 parts strength. Alright, and then some charisma. And some defense. Alright. Also, you can look at people's things here. Okay, so we can do... Let's do the people that we have here right now. Fable, Verifina. Health, age 110. They, them. Ranger, Ashen Grove. Background, alignment, neutral good. Neutral good?
Neutral good, okay. Arcana, the Hanged Man. Fable Verafine is a ranger taking care of the Ashen Grove. They're a sweet and gentle soul and a regular at the Wayfarer's Inn. They dream of being an adventurer, but are troubled by severe anxiety about, well, everything, really. Their nut allergy probably doesn't help either. Carolyn Pitoniak. Kin, the Vukagan. Age 36. Pronoun she, her. Class Beast Slayer. Background Erove. Alignment Chaotic Good. Arcana the Chariot. Carolyn is a strong and fearless beast slayer with a taste for strong drinks, big swords, and even bigger muscles. She despises small talk in any way or form and, understandably for her, keeps her distance from werewolves. Wouldn't like being mistaken for one either. And I guess since we're here, it's not that much to read. Rhea. Dwarf. Kin dwarf. Age 175. Pronouns she, her. Class blacksmith. Background alignment lawful neutral. Arcana the world. Rhea's a hot-headed dwarf and pretty rough around the edges. She's not a fan of meaningless copy-paste NPC talk, whatever any of that means, and seems to have caught herself a lost vampire while digging for gold. Unfortunately, or so she claims, she is now stuck with him. Speaking of, Alphonse Louis Frederic Duquette Dusan, or Kyle, for short. Kin, vampire. Age, who knows, old. Pronouns, he, him. Class, vampire. Background, Eridu. Alignment, is Eridu, what's it called when they mix up a word into another word? It's like a something with an A. You know what I'm talking about, though. So is it like I don't know. Alignment chaotic neutral. Arcana the fool. Peculiar visitor, looking everywhere for his beloved cape. However, seems that he has definitely lost more than just that. Possibly also a few of his memories and his marbles. He was once married to Lady Evelyn, a vampire countess residing in Morrow Castle, and enjoys sunbathing. Or is it marrow? It's probably marrow, like bone marrow. And enjoys sunbathing. Maybe a tad bit too much. Alright. Alright. Send it through. Surprise. Not bad. You should do this professionally. I'll think about it. Fable, what about you? Do you have something that'll calm me down, maybe even bring some of my agility back? Like a swift strike back to my senses? I've had a stressful day, night, morning, sequence of events. Okay, swift strike it is. Alright. And three parts of dexterity. Alright. 1 part defense. Oh, wait, I put too much. Oh wait, no I didn't. 1 part defense. And 1 part wisdom. Go. Swift strike. There we go. Perfect. There you go.
Thank you. Wow, this is perfect.
You look tired. Have you considered sleep?
They do look like they're going to pass out any second.
So do you.
Maybe sleep is a good idea. Carolyn, do you have a place to sleep?
I can sleep anywhere.
It's a talent.
It's depressing. I have a room available. You can stay there.
Sounds good. How much?
I'll count it as payment for your help with the quest.
Fine. Later, Elfie. So, see you later.
Are you heading home, Fable?
Yes. I've been gone for a whole day. I need to get back and make sure everything is still growing correctly. Maybe take a
nap first.
Yes, that too. Did you enjoy your first quest?
Oh, I said that.
I did. It was scary and different from what I expected, and I didn't know I was so good at pretending to be charming.
Have you considered that you weren't pretending? You did well, Fable.
Thank you. I hope that wasn't my only adventure. I think this is just the beginning.
Oh, I said that. I think this is just the beginning.
That would be nice. Do you think I'm going to save the world one day?
That's a very tall order.
Heh, you're right. I'm not cut out for that.
I didn't say that. I would just prefer it if the world didn't end.
Right.
But if it does, you're the first person I'd ask for help.
Look, this wanted sign changed. Maybe you should ask Carolyn first, but I'd be happy to be second.
We'll see.
Let's hope we won't. I like this world and you have a point. You shouldn't hope for such calamity. Even if it would make for a good song.
Or a sad one.
Or both. I'm going to head home now.
Do that. I'll stock up on quests for you.
I can't wait. See you soon.
See you soon.
Wow.
Oh. This dude. Good evening to you too.
This quest. It wasn't here yesterday.
That is correct.
It seems dangerous.
It is.
And mysterious.
Sure.
Like me.
You could be a little less mysterious by telling me your name.
Zephyr.
Did the wind carry you in?
No, my legs. I want that quest.
Well, you can have it.
Not just literally, physically, emotionally.
Emotionally?
I want to take on that quest. Go to that castle to get... I mean... Yes.
Well, no one has gone to the castle yet, so if someone would like to go, they would be welcome to.
So you know of the castle?
Yes?
It seems strange.
It is. A vampire lives there.
I heard rumors, whisperings, a strange, fiendish woman residing there.
What a coincidence. Me too.
Has she ever frequented your bar?
No, not recently.
She has. Once.
Once had a vampire mixer.
Interesting. So she was only here at night?
Yes.
Would you say she was unnaturally pale?
No, she had a lot of makeup on.
But below that mask?
Sure, yes. Would guess she looks pretty dead below that.
What kind of drink did she order?
Blood.
Interest. You sell blood?
Of course.
Whose blood?
Did you hear about wolves avoiding the castle?
Really? All of them?
Yes. She has a lot of werewolf traps set up, but all animals seem to steer clear of Marrow Castle. They say its doors are always locked, so nothing can go inside or leave. And anything that tries to merges into her land in one way or another. As a grave, a pile of decorative bones, dirt feeding rotting flowers. They say death clings to her doorstep like an everlasting melody.
Sounds like a strange place. Like a tomb for something still alive. Or for a god. God of a vampire, she seems to be a thief.
It appears so. Do you not sympathize with that?
Thievery is an honorable skill. It must be performed in secret, or you're not worth the coins you pocket. Also, stealing a man's cape is just plain rude.
I suppose. Oh yeah, you do have this impossible cape. Only thing worse than that is stealing a man's hat.
Not if it's cursed.
Especially then.
Point is, if you can't defend yourself from having your trophies reclaimed, you must live with the consequences.
The consequences being you.
Exactly.
It definitely sounds like you know what you're doing.
Of course I do. I am the one with the shadows and the wind. Or they even notice I'm there.
So you could easily swipe something else along with the cape, right?
Certainly. Gold, gemstones, other treasures, whatever pays the bills.
What about some interior decorations?
Like what, for example?
Just something to pretty up my tavern a little bit. Maybe something useful that also doubles as a decoration.
Like chair?
Stealing a whole chair sounds a little bit too ambitious for your first quest with me. I'd prefer something smaller, like a trinket. My walls are still a bit empty.
Wait, you're being serious?
Absolutely. A memento that once belonged to an eccentric vampire sounds like a wonderful addition to the tavern.
I'll see what I can do. You won't be disappointed.
Well, then I trust you to deliver yourself to her doorstep and the cape back to me, along with a neat little addition to my interior design.
Sounds like I'll need a few stamps.
Would you like some?
No, too traceable. How about a drink then? I could do with one of those. I heard your drinks inspire transformations of great magnitude. Allow you to dip into parts of yourself that you weren't previously aware of. Raise yourself up from your shadow. Say, what do you trade for them for? Secrets. Secrets. I have many.
Grant me one. I shall.
I know this may come as a shock to you, but I was here before. Just yesterday. You may not remember because you barely noticed me in the shadows. I was so stealthy I spent hours just watching you from afar.
That is definitely a secret.
You cleaned a lot of glasses. Served everyone with a smile. You looked so worried after the adorable green one left. Like you thought they might trip straight into a monster's maw. You swift through your hands and fast with the knife.
All right, enough secrets. You may have one of my renowned drinks, and some of my renowned infusions. In fact, I just got a fresh shipment today. Was finally able to unpack them.
Infusions? Intriguing. What vile magic do you have to offer?
For your purposes, I think you could benefit from either some fey crystals or a frozen pine cone. Frozen pine cones have absorbed some of nature's icy properties. They can help you form a magical frost barrier that will hurt those trying to harm you. Fey crystals hail straight from Avalon, allegedly. If consumed, they'll turn you invisible, eventually. And for a bit, the duration is a bit unpredictable. I've also got some phoenix chilies, but I don't think those would be very useful for your situation.
Interesting.
So, what dark depths of yourself are you looking to explore?
I fear that Lady Evelyn may be of the undead nature. So I must be strong and vigorous if I want my stake in her heart before her fangs are near my neck. Though, that does sound appealing.
Strength I can do. And some frost armor should help with the fangs.
Or perhaps the smarter route would be to evade her wrath entirely. To outstealth her and steal the cape from right under her pale nose, so that she may lie in the shame of having lost against me. I think such an approach would require a certain amount of dexterity, and some invisibility could help with staying unseen should my speed and agility not be enough. Help me with my decision and keep. Your wisdom is no secret, is it?
Alright. Now that I have access to the infusions, I have to be careful of how they interact with other ingredients. They might alter the drink in a way where I have to use different ingredients than usual. I should make sure to keep an eye on the coaster shape so that I mix the correct recipe. Maybe I should even try adding an infusion first and adjusting the drink from there. Let's give it a try. Okay, so we're gonna do crystal. Oh, look, there's a little tree there. So we want to do infusions. So the pine cone, it's the crystal that makes you invisible, right? Invisible. Fey crystal. Much like the playful Fae, they are named after Fae crystals. Deceive. Oh, named after Fae crystals deceive. They're not actually crystals, but magical plants handmade by Seelie sages, wishing to share their magic gifts with the world. Invisibility. Invisibility is the perfect aid for the stealth quests as well as hunting. Very helpful for avoiding fights entirely. Okay, so these are good. So it's a plus to dexterity and wisdom, but a negative for strength. Okay. I'm gonna put it in here. Where's the thing? Oh, it wasn't lighting up for some reason. Okay, so we're gonna do and we're also gonna do the swift strike. So we're gonna, oh, nope. Oh. That doesn't count? Okay, whatever. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna do 1 wisdom. Oh, wait. Back. Because it already has the wisdom that it needs. And we're gonna do... What? What? Okay, interesting. So I only need 2 of each now? Maybe I should just make it the regular way. 2, 3, and then we make it 1. Those, and then another one of these. Okay, so okay, interesting. Interesting. So we need... So it's that much dexterity now, and then maybe the defense? Ah, I see, because we can't go over this. So I had to compensate by giving it more dexterity. Interesting, okay. Some spice to the table. It doesn't look different. Here you go. A drink that all vampires fear. Garlic breath? Not quite, but that's a good name. May I steal it? You don't ask for permission before you steal something in keep? Then it's no longer a clever ruse, but a mere trade. I see. Did you hear about my new drink, the garlic breath? Good one. It tastes like, not garlic, but just as fearsome to a vampire. You don't find garlic scary? No, only the absence of it. That makes 2 of us. Hopefully this will help me evade her.
I'm not prepared for a fight, but I won't need one if my steps are as swift and quiet as the wind. And if she can't see me, goodbye, imp. I would say pray that the sun will carry me back to you. My hope does not lie with the realm keepers, and I shall be damned if they control my fate. Expect to see me again after the next sunfall. If you do not, speak of vengeance.
Vengeance makes for an early grave.
Or for a good story. Farewell. Or a bitter end.
Oh, she's back.
I'm taking this quest and a drink.
Great. Did you sleep well?
What?
Sleep. How was it?
Fine. Too long. Didn't sleep that much in ages.
Sounds like you needed it.
No. Your beds are just too comfortable. Hard to get up.
Of course, my apologies. I'll make sure to take your feedback into consideration. Would you like a drink as compensation?
Think I already said that. Make me something strong that will wake me up and keep me up too.
Okay. I'm guessing another Southern Brawler. And then this one. And then a defense. Also, what does the spicy one do? The Phoenix Chili. The rare Phoenix Chili is found natively only near the charred valleys of the burning peaks. Though an invasive species, it is delicious. Fire resistance. Fire resistance is great when fighting enemies that wish to burn you to ashes. Helps a bunch when fighting draconic creatures, but does not protect against lava. So it's a plus for this, for strength and defense, but it is not a plus for for dexterity. Okay. So should we add chilies too? That's too much. Okay, let's see. So I have to do and then charisma. Oh, that's the Southern Brawler. Let's hope she doesn't get mad at me. Hold on. Save.
Something strong coming right up.
That is strong. Just the right amount of too much.
Maybe I should call this drink the Carol.
No, you shouldn't. Anyway, the quest.
Yes, the quest.
I'm taking it.
So you said. I see it is my turn to make conversation. I miss Fable. Isn't it a bit too soon for another quest? You just returned.
It's been hours since I've done anything but sleep, chat, and drink. I'm getting antsy. If I sit still for too long, it feels like my bones are disintegrating. And I forget who I am.
I think that's called boredom.
It's torture.
That too. Well, boring is not what I would call this quest in the slightest. Stealing from a chimera or a vampire sunscreen couldn't get more reckless than that.
It could be taking Elfie wrong. Oh, it could by taking Elfie along.
Fair point. Please don't.
I don't. So the saliva's for a vampire?
Vampire sunscreen.
Can't a vampire get their chimera goo themselves?
It's a wyvern chimera. Vampires and fire don't mix too well. Also, if everyone just did their own quests, the quest economy would be in shambles.
Suppose that'd be terrible for your business.
Indeed. Have you ever encountered a chimera before?
No, not a real one. Got me thinking, ain't it kind of blasphemous to steal from a draconic guardian?
Depends. Are you religious?
Guess not.
Then no. Would it be if I was? Don't think so. Chimeras steal riches all the time. They were created to be guardians by the protectors of the realms. So, stealing something to protect someone else seems in line with the doctrine.
Good thing you ain't a priest. You do a piss poor job.
Thank you. Is blasphemy what you're most worried about?
Ain't worried.
Okay, nervous.
Ain't that either.
Then what is it?
Excitement, I suppose.
Excitement?
Don't laugh.
I'm not laughing, I'm asking.
Yes, excitement. I've never encountered a guardian before. And I've always sorta wanted to.
Why haven't you?
Ain't exactly easy to find one or to survive one. This seems like a great opportunity.
This seems like a great opportunity for you then.
It is.
What's it about? What's it about the Guardians?
It's less about the guardian and more about what created it. And maybe a little about the chimera. It's got a dragon head, right?
Yes. Modeled after its creator, I would guess.
So let me rephrase that. What is it about dragons and chimeras with dragon heads?
Oh, and dragon heads. Sorry, I said that.
They're cool. Also, when I was a little, my Baba used to tell me about bedtime stories about the dragons every night. She was a great adventurer and encountered many of their creations on her journeys. Not sure if it's true, but she always claimed she met each of the realm keepers themselves. Had little keepsakes from them all. My sword's one of those. Passed it on to me before she passed. Left. One day, she was just gone. Think she wanted to spend her last moments somewhere else. Like to think she visited one of her dragons one last time.
Your family has a leaving problem.
At least she left our savings alone. That sword and her stories are all I have left of her. Going on this quest, it almost feels like I'm stepping into a memory of hers.
Did she ever tell you about a wyvern chimera?
No. Was the only kind she never encountered. Had quarrels with those feline ones. Different varieties of scales. Even a cow one, I think. But never found a wyvern one in all of her years. It would have been nice to be able to tell her the story of when I return. If I return.
I'm sure you will. You can tell the story to me. I don't know if I make for a good baba, but I do enjoy a good tale.
I'll think about it. You already got me talking too much.
This is you talking too much?
So, you like dragons?
Sure, I do.
They're fascinating.
They're fascinating creatures, very interesting, very magical.
They are. Fascinating and magical. Used to pretend I was one when I was little. Really wanted their magic and their wings. You can just ask them for their magic. Not sure about their wings. I ain't a priest either. Besides, I'm a warrior. Don't do all that magic.
Why not?
I like my sword and my muscles. They're a good combo, and I don't need to rely on anyone, not even dragons.
A little help never hurt anybody.
Little self-reliance don't either.
If you say so. Does that mean you don't want a drink to pep you up, Carolyn?
Didn't say that.
I see. That doesn't count as help.
It's prepayment for me taking on your quest.
Sure. You'll be happy to hear that I have some incredible infusions to offer that could greatly help with your quest.
Nah, that sounds unnecessarily complicated. Let's keep it simple.
Alright. What can I get you then?
I reckon a little bit of a boost for this body couldn't hurt. Heard they're quick and toothy, so I'll need to be too hardy for its bite. Some defense might come in handy. Or something for the brain. Baba talked quite a lot about how much they enjoy a good ruse. Maybe I can outsmart it with the right play. But I'd need some intelligence for that. Won't be risking it all on a bad idea.
Are you sure you don't want any infusions?
Just a little bit of
Phoenix chili would make you fire resistant. That could be very useful in a fight.
Dragons, you're stubborn. Sure, I'll try one.
And on the topic of trickery.
No, one is enough.
Either you mix
defense with your weird chilies, or go heavy on the intelligence. Don't need any more of your fancy tricks. I don't care which one you pick. That's your job. Figure it out.
Okay, so let's see. See what the infusions do. The chili's gonna be good, but it's bad for the intelligence portion. So if we do chilies, and then we do what's a good defense one? Frosted Lagoon. So we need something with 3 defense. I could do this one. Okay, let's do that. Alright, let's do Frosted Lagoon. So we need some more defense. Yeah,
Yes, okay, so then we do this to... now we do Charisma. Frosted Lagoon. That should be the one that helps. Figured it out. Thanks. Feeling tougher already, and dangerously close to catching fire myself. Think I could almost take on a dragon like this. Let's stay grounded. How urgent is the sunscreen? Pretty urgent. The sun tends to not take a break, even for vampires. Maybe he should sunbathe less, then that might solve his problems. Might. But when has an easy solution ever been fun? Good point. I'll see what I can do. Maybe they got some mice in that mangrove. Good luck. Won't be needing it. I'll be waiting to hear of your exploits upon your return. Ah. Wow. Another day done. On to part 4, Starlight Sonata, 60th of the Wake. Well, I think that's where we will leave it for today. And we'll come back to this probably tomorrow, maybe? I'm not sure. I haven't really decided, you know? I do like this game. The second game came out, so maybe we play that right after this one. So if we finish this one pretty quickly, we can play that one too. But I'm gonna leave this one here. Let me put on some music. Alright, but thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and let me know if you have any other suggestions for any other games. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.
Are we going to the carnival?
Oh yeah. I'm on my way. Sorry, I bet everybody hated this part. they just proceeded to do nothing for the next 40 minutes. Oh, there's a puzzle over here. Actually, let me see. It's one of those grid puzzles. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yes.
Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Are you seeing me move these?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Okay. Pretty good at these, I think. Boop, and then skablamp. Skablimp. Nope. Hold on. I think I got it. And this one is, oh no. I didn't get it. Hold on. Let me see. I got it. It's fine. We got it, boys. We got it. Oh shit. Hold on. Nope, it's good. Super good. So good. So good. I got it. No, it's fine. No, don't worry about it. No, yeah, we got it. We got this one. Yep. Okay, that one's in there. It's there. Oh, nope. Yep. Super good right now. Super good right now. Super good right now. Okay, and then almost got it. Almost got it. Almost got it. Hold on. 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 Hold. Hold. So good. So good. All right. There we go. Boop. 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 Damn it! It's so close. Oh no. These. It's all cooked. All right. I'm just gonna leave that there. I'm just gonna. You wanna try it out? Oh, reset it for you completely. Is the sun going down? Yep. Oh, is it didn't they have dynamic lighting here? Interesting. Oh. What did I just do? I didn't mean to do that. Yep. All right. I'm going to go this way. I'll be right back. Oh, now you have the shark signs. Thanks. Thanks, game.